Yes. Good, we're online. Very good. Good, starting with a cough. Wonderful. Alright. Hello everybody, welcome to the next Space Engineer stream today. We're finishing up the holodeck, or whatever you want to call it. And I did some research, and apparently you can place a vent on top of here and then close it off with a grated catwalk. That will work. So that's good news. And also I just really quickly did something stupid. Let me just get a blueprint here. There it is. Yay, I got a 3, you know, for my holodeck. A little artificial tree. So let me just get that set up. Actually, we also already... Oh, damn. Energy! Energy! We also need to put, like, consoles and stuff like that into the room as well. So that's a good thing to start on, I think. So let's just start putting one of these console blocks in there, and then we can actually move that thing around. So that will probably be a good idea. Well, not a console block, let's put a driver's, driving seat, I think it's called, in there. Oh, no, let's use one of these. That's a fancy one. Let's use the new one. Actually, never used it before, so... Yeah, let's totally use that. Let's see. We'll need some of that. What else do we need? Displays and motors and computers. Maybe a little bit less of those motors. I hope that's enough. Okay, so let's use this one, because that's a fancy looking seat. Also, yeah, I decided what comes into the last room. It's basically going to be like a conference room or something. You know, basically like just a small room with a table, a long table where people can sit and talk to each other. That's the last room we're going to do on this deck. I'm aware that we have a few other rooms where you can already sit together and discuss things, but they're more like, you know, sectioned off to certain groups of the ship. Like, you wouldn't have a general conference in the military strategy room. That makes no sense. So, I think it's good to have like a separate conference room. Right. So let's get, no, not the window slope. Let's get the 1x2 window. There we go, this bad boy. And then we'll place it like this. First, let's weld this guy to the floor. Ah, I love this thing. I really do. Okay. Oh, God. Now, I obviously don't know on which one did I put the blueprint. Well, it must be one of them. I saw the first one had a remove, but I think that's the vehicle. I think it's this one. Yeah, it must be this one. Okay. So first we have to do, I think, vertical offset? Where are we even? Where are we even? Where is... okay. I have to do this differently. That doesn't work. I have to do this directly from here. Let me grab this. I think it's this one. Yeah, okay. So not the vertical offset, it's the... Oh, okay, I see. So 3 will probably be enough to let it show up in the upper room, yes? Or maybe not. That's curious, okay. Ah, there it is. There it is. There's a 3. Now we need to yaw it to 90 degrees. And also let's do that, and then there we go. Now we have a little like a Minecraft tree in our holo deck. Yeah, that's stupid, but I love it. There we go. Actually, that's from the scaling wise, that's not too bad. You know? But yeah, just you know, this is just for demonstration purposes, essentially. So uh, let's install the windows, shall we? We need for that 45 girders and about 150 bulletproof glass, which we should make a bit more of. Seems we don't have that much anymore. Okay. We still have components. Good. Well, we cannot even... Oh, gee. We have to get the girders first anyway, otherwise we cannot place them. There we go. But yeah, I just thought, you know, for the last room, you make something simple. Also, make something that is a bit small, maybe. You know, just so you... we can get finished with that. And then I think we need to have like a small period of maintenance, basically, where we start laying out some of these conveyor blocks, you know, like basically what we did here. We start laying out some of these things, and then we'll see, basically. But yeah, right. Let me get back to my inventory. Just a few more of that, and then let me take with me a few of these things. We can start doing lightings afterwards. Well, and also the ceiling. I think we've not finished that one yet, I believe. But yeah, look at that. I'm almost finished with the frickin' main floor. I'm so happy with that. I mean, damn. Okay, let's see how it looks from the inside. I mean, that's acceptable, I think, right? There we go. Yeah, we need to do the walls and the ceiling first. Otherwise, we won't be able to place any windows. That would be stupid. Let's get rid of that. Getting a ton of steel plates. And then just weld away. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Good, so that's the base wall, so to speak, the other base ceiling wall. And here now, we will put in this catwalk that we talked about, because that works, like so. And then above that, we just have to kind of install it correctly now, just so it actually holds on. It's going to be the vent. It's not the cent. 50 cent? No, 50 vent, right? This thing. It's gonna be right here. Actually, let's make 4 blocks around it. Just like that. And this should work, I believe. With the air tightness, that should technically function. I mean, we'll see. I tested it quickly in creative. Seemed to work. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to see in creative, because creative, there's a lot of things that work because it's creative, you know, because you don't have to think about certain things. But I think airtightness is something that you can trust. If it is airtight in creative, then it should be airtight in survival as well. That's what creative is good for. It's not very good to test if you have enough, like, power on the ship, you know. Well, enough power output. But if you it's not good to test if your ship can actually hold that power for a prolonged time, you know. So that's not a good testing environment. Then you have to actually go into a survival game and enable the creative tools, because then you can actually make it so that your ship still needs, or your reactors still consume power, your batteries still lose power, but you have basically infinite resources to build. So that's like the optimal testing environment for stuff like that. Right. There we go. The rest we have to fix from below, obviously. Alright, let's just weld it a little bit. We don't have to complete it yet, but you know. However, I would like to finish that catwalk at least, so let's see, what do we need? Small tubes and girders, that is fine, and then we're gonna place down some lights as well, not spotlights though. Then we're almost finished with that room, so we can then move on to the next. That's nice. Let's grab some of those. Small tubes and girders. Right. Actually, let's get some more stuff. Yeah, I think that should be enough for lights. I should have enough components. I think more than 10 lights. Oh, actually, I can only place 5, I just realized. Not the smartest move. Okay, let's just place them down for now. Or rather, I just realized I have to do a bit more ceiling work here. So at least... I'm just wondering, should we make like the hallway just one block in height? Might make it look a little bit more cozy. Although it would be cool to have like signs and stuff. So yeah, okay, let's do it like that. Let's just make the general... the blocks that are necessary, like so, and then afterwards we can start to model around it. That's fine. Very good. Okay, so I guess like one light will be right above this console. And then probably we'll have one light here in the hallway. Maybe 2, we'll see. But yeah, one light is definitely going here. Then in here I would suggest 4 lights. That's probably what we need. And now that I'm thinking of it, probably also place one here. Yeah, that sounds like a solid plan. There we go. Let me just set that already, just so we have it under control, which light is which. So we have this one. This is, let's just call it hollow control light. Yeah, sounds good. Make it a little bit bigger. And then we'll make it a little bit offset. Yeah, that looks good. Wonderful. Okay, let's at least continue here with the ceiling and wall blocks. Oh, everything like that has to be done. It would be nice to skip some of these, honestly. You know, just having like robots weld these for me, but in the end it will feel much better having everything like that done ourselves, you know, I have to say. I think that is, you know, if you then look back at your labor that you put into this, it's gonna feel very nice. Okay, so we have 2 more lights, which are gonna be the hallway. Sure, why not? Let's just name them like this. Then we'll radius them to about 7.5. That should be enough. When I can hit it, there we go. Offset of about 1.5. And yeah, that's good enough. Well, we'll see it when we completely weld it shut, obviously. Because now there's sunlight falling in, though it's just kind of falsifying the light, but that's okay. So let's take a few more of these. There we go. And try to weld this shut so we can see it correctly. That's also something we have to do after we welded all the rooms together. Basically, we have to make it so that the spaceship, that this floor is basically shut. Because we at the beginning we did it quite well. You can see everything is in order here. But as we come to this part, you see we missed out on a few of these blocks. So yeah, we need to rectify this afterwards. But yeah, we'll have the time. That's okay. Also, I think it's getting a little bit laggy, especially if I go like all the way out here. Yeah, it's not as smooth anymore as it was, I think. It's a lot of blocks. It's very obvious that there's the computer has, well, it doesn't have problems with that many blocks, but you start noticing that he has to work a little bit harder than normal. Well, obvious, it's a huge thing, and it will grow even huger. I wonder if we will come to a point where it's actually going to be too big to work on video. I wonder. Would be kind of sad, honestly, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, let's see. So these two are done. Then let's weld the lights. Oh, we completely forgot about this thing. We took the components, decided that we don't need them, and put them back. Genius. That's something only I managed to do. Okay. So let me actually can already start placing down doors. Because why the hell not? Same with LCD screens. Let's see, what is the right screen here? Nope. Yes, there we go. Ouch. And then one on the outside here. And one here. And then I'm thinking maybe either I put just a wall here, or I'll put some like computer parts here. Like more of the servers, you know, the programmable blocks basically. And then maybe some catwalks in front of them. Ooh, yes, that might look good. That might look very good. Okay, let's set up the lights. Let's see, where are they? Interior lights, there we go, the 4 unnamed ones. Gonna be hollow chamber light. All 4 of those bad boys. And we'll put those in a group, I guess. Because depending on what you're simulating, you probably would like to change the color of those, I guess, right? So for example, maybe we'll make them blue. Let's for the start, let's make them blue or something weird like violet or orange or something. Pink, yeah. Now let's make it blue. Blue is good. Blue turquoise, something like that. Yeah, I think that's fine. There we go. Welcome to the hollow chamber. Nice. Okay, let me just dump all my material into here. And while we're here, let's also dump a few of the steel blocks here as well. You know, when we already have the material here, we might as well put it in and not waste it. Okay, fair enough. Good. Let me... What? Oh, yeah. Almost forgot what we need to get. We need to get... I think it was at least... No, not 200. That's too much. 20 of those, I think, and at least 5 of those or something. And then for the LCDs, we also need some... Well, we'll need a lot of computers, so we'll take some of those. Also some displays. Construction components, interior plates. Yeah. We'll get it. We'll get it in time. So let me check it out. Let's go from the inside to out. Oh, crap. Bravo. Oh, look, we respawned at the medical station. How cool is that? That is exactly how it would look like if you die near this ship. You would respawn at the medical station. There we go. Yeah, there. uh, well, you tried. You tried. Oh, you can have the crappy tools back. I'll take all of that, and you can have the crappy tools, and now you... Oh, wait. Thank you. Now you can disappear back, please. Let's try that again. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. That is perfect. Oh yeah, more small tubes and motors, but that's fine. This one is welded. Good job. Small tubes and motors. Right, and now I have the feeling I want this here to be full with programmable blocks. Right? I think that's a good idea. So let's get some more components. Right, what do we need? I think some of that, some of that, some of that. Booyah, that should be enough. Good. Well, for the first part. We probably will need some more for the programmable blocks, but still. So we'll just make like a computer corner over here. That's fine. Something along those lines. And then let's weld the doors shut. That's also a subtle update that was like a long time ago. That the doors now, if you weld them, they start up open. Because I had a lot of cases where I started welding a door from inside the ship. And then I had to consequently tear it down again because, well, guess what? I needed to get out to get new material, and yeah, door was shut. Okay, we need, let's say 10 computers, 10 displays, 10 construction components, and 10 steel tubes, large tubes. Yeah, make it 20 construction components. Ah, Jesus. Okay, let's see if we can puzzle this together. 10 displays, 10 large tubes. Something is missing. 10 computers, right. That should be enough. Also, we'll have to put in the windows on the inside here, right? The observation windows. But I'll put these in as soon as we're sure that we have everything done on this floor, basically. As soon as that happens, I'm absolutely happy to put these in. The top ones look a bit out of place with the inverted keyboard. However, hold on. Can I think you can do that, right? You can get the keyboard and say text and image. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. And then we put in some charts. Does that work? That's a bit too small, so let's put in a graph. Yeah, not that one. That looks stupid. That one looks okay. And here as well. I just want to make it look like it's not a keyboard, because that looks weird. So it was what? Chart 2, I think? Or graph 2? Graph 2, I believe it was. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I might just, in general, add a few graphs and stuff here. So large display, like maybe graph 3. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong. Yeah, I'm on the wrong one, ain't I? Yep. Large display, graph 3. That's fine. Large display. Let's try to put a different one on that. Graph 5. Yeah, that's fine. And then actually, let's do the same thing here, but let's just keep the keyboard. We'll keep them on the lower parts. There, it makes sense to have them. So we'll add graph 1 to this. Although that looks more like a sales graph, so maybe not the best choice there. Might want to change that up. And let's add graph 3. No, 3 we already have on the upper. Which ones do we don't have yet? I think graph 4 maybe? Yeah, graph 4, and then here we'll put in the one that is called charts. Where is it? Grid? Nope. There's one. Oh yeah, there it is. Charts. There we go. Now look at it. We have like some weird computer hardware over here that we can monitor. And actually, let's put some stuff on here as well. So we have the large display, which is the artificial horizon. That doesn't really make sense. So we're gonna replace that with let's put a blueprint on it. Sure, why not? And then energy, I like. Gravity, yeah, the other ones are okay, I think. Right? Yeah. Wonderful. Let's do the LCD screens. Let's just name them as well while we're here. Text. Hollow chamber. There we go. Move it into the center. Well, okay, that was... There we go. It's a bit too... There we go. Much better. Good, so there's hollow chamber. Is there anything else we need to do? No, I think that's it. Hollow chamber complete, right? Right, and then this one is gonna be called the... Well, first and foremost, hollow LCD entrance. And this is called hollow deck. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Now we need to do a little bit of cleanup, of course, as we always do with the blocks, so it doesn't take overhand in here. Yeah, obviously the air vent is not complete, but this is going to be called air... Well, hollow air vent. There we go. What else do we have here that we need to rename? There's a lot of console blocks, I know that. Yeah. So these are going to be called hollow... what do we call these? Projectors? Sure, we're going to call them projectors. I know they're not projectors in theory, but for our purposes they are. Oops. Oh god. There's points where I would like to be able to rename multiple blocks at the same time, but then there's situations where I would, by mistake, would do this one, Control A, and then rename all blocks to something. So I'm actually kind of glad that you can't. Sometimes it would be easier if you could, but, Maybe I should put that feature in, but give you like a little alert, like you are about to rename 500 blocks to the same name. Do you really want to do that? Yes, good. So this is hollow control station. Then the two doors. I think the first one... Yeah, that's the inner door. Chamber door. Hollow entrance door, or entrance is enough. I don't think there's anything else we need to rename in here, because there's like... Oh, wait, yeah, there's programmable blocks. Right, I just wanted to say there's no furniture in there, but yeah. Hollow server. Yeah, it's not a server. I would it's probably more like a big beefy machine to render the holographic image. But yeah, you know what I mean. There we go. Okay, it's time to start blueprinting our last room. I'm actually not going to stream for that much longer, so we might just be able to get the general blueprint, the floor plan done, basically. Let's just make a few more of these bad boys. So yeah, we'll probably just be able to make that one. First, let's do the hallway. Obviously, that's the first step. Getting that one done. And then we'll also, actually, before we start then on the, well, the cleanup, I'm probably just gonna put some lighting into the hallway here, because that's something we haven't done yet, so that might be a good idea. And maybe if I think it's necessary, we might also put some furniture in the hallway. I'm not sure it's a good idea, but we'll see. If I feel that at some place there is too much space, we might put in some benches and stuff like that. Or maybe a vending machine, I don't know. A toilet in the middle of the hallway, indeed. Okay, that should be enough for the basic hallway construction, right? I just have to check how to build this one. I believe there's at least 2 more blocks here. Yeah, right. Let's weld these first. Yes, this one. Okay, and then I think we should be able to put down the entrance, and from there on out we'll put down all the floor plates for the room, and then we'll see how big it is. It might be only 1 conference room, maybe it's 2. We'll see. We'll see once we got the exact floor plates here. Yeah, and then I think it's just this, right? Well, that one is not necessary, but this one is. Yeah, that's the entrance, right? It's... Oh no, okay, yeah, it's in the corner. Oh wait, did we do that wrong here as well? Ooh, oh, that... Is that bad? Hold on. No, we did it here too. Here as well, that's interesting. We did it different here for some reason. We could move them, technically speaking. Or we could just say that's artistic freedom and be done with it. Even though it will bug me for some reason. But we'll just leave it right there for now. I mean, the general wall shape is symmetrical. It's just the door placement that's not the same all everywhere. So, you know, I think it's fine. Okay, so if we just... I have the feeling I just want to make 1 big conference room and be done with it, honestly. You know? Because, you know, I don't think it's gonna be too impressive if we like force another like part of a room in there, you know, like a second mini conference room. I don't think that's gonna look good. So I believe we should just stick with 1 and make it good, right? Also, let me weld this stuff here first. Otherwise, I might forget. There we go. And now, let's do the floor here of our little conference room. Yes, yes, I will go and tank some energy in a moment, don't you worry. Sometimes I wonder, you know, with like Siri and just general like voice navigation systems and stuff like that, there are different kind of themes that you can put on your devices, basically, that change the voices of these things. You know, for example, for these navigation, the GPS systems, there's sometimes like celebrity voices. I wonder if you could do if there's like a voice mod for space engineers that changes out like the basic voice of this low energy, that stuff with some weird, I don't know, like Samuel L. Jackson kind of. Your energy's low, motherfucker. Inventory, do you overload it? No, that was bad. But yeah, you know what I mean. Something like in that direction. I wonder if there's a mod for that. Well, I guess you could just... Well, if this was a very old game, I would say you could just switch out the sound files. For example, that's basically what you do in Jacket Alliance. You can switch out like voice lines by hand. Well, more or less by hand, but yeah. I'm not sure it's that easy here, though. Generally, in modern games, you cannot just basically go to a certain folder and see all the sound files and then switch them out. Doesn't work that way anymore. I did that once for Jacket Alliance too. I basically put myself into the game with my own voice lines. That was hilarious. That was a cool project. Took me a long time to research that one though, because there is information on how to do it, quite good information, but the problem is if you want to put yourself into the game, basically you have to change like 17 different things. You know, you have to put in an image of yourselves. Okay, and then you have to create voice lines for yourselves. Okay, and then you have to put like another image for yourself, and you have to connect it to a body type, and it's like 20 different things you have to do. And there's a tutorial for every one of those. The problem is they're all scattered over the internet, so you have to claw them together yourselves and then basically make them work, which sometimes is not very easy. I managed to get it done. I'm not quite sure I could do it again, because I'm not even sure I could get the same version of the game again. So, jeez. Or of the mod, let's put it that way. I didn't play the normal game, obviously. I played a mod. But still. Was kind of hilarious, though. I should have, when I did my playthrough, I should have myself in as a mercenary. I probably would have gotten pissed off with my own voice at some point, but it would have been hilarious. Just, and then I would have get myself killed like in the first mission or something. That would have been a good stunt. Like spending 7 hours creating my character. First mission, he dies. Ah, stepped on a landmine or something. Right, okay, so that is that done. So let me just think about it. So we have a... Oh, that is uneven, isn't it? Ugh. Although for this it's actually okay, because we'll have like a desk here and a desk here. Like two desks facing each other. Yeah, that actually will work. And then maybe some couches and some plants on the outside. And then maybe a LCD screen here, like if you want to have a presentation, you know, like a PowerPoint presentation. There should totally be a mod that you can put PowerPoint presentations on LCD screens that then just run through. Well, you could convert your PowerPoint presentations to PNGs and then just... Yeah, okay, you can totally do that already. Would be kind of funny having like some random blueprint on the workshop, and then one of the LCD screens shows like a company presentation for some weird product. That would be kind of funny though. Although that wouldn't work, I believe, because... Yeah, because the guy that downloads the workshop model doesn't have your image. Although it works if you do it with there's that thing that I did for my vehicle over here. You can do it with where is it? Oh, now it just says that's annoying. Technically there's an image on here that is visible. It doesn't matter who views it and who copies that thing. It's visible to everybody because it's technically a text in a special font that basically then renders as a picture. And that works. So if you do it in that format, you might be able to pull it off. Okay, 1 or 2 more goes. And then we should be done. With the floor, that is. And I think I'm gonna be on for about... yeah, 10 more minutes. We should be able to at least put down the table so we can have the general the feeling of the room. That should be possible. Right. Yeah, probably 1 more go. Or, oh, will it be just enough? Place your bets. Nope. 4 steel plates shorts. God damn it. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay. Let me get my desks here. So we need construction components and interior plates for that. Let's try to get about as equal as we can. Right. And welded! There we go. Get welded, son. Okay. So yeah, that's why it's actually good that it's not a symmetric room. Or not an odd number of blocks room. Although... that's a bit... is that a bit... not spacious enough for a conference room? What do you think? It is a bit... I don't know. Although I think it should be enough. Let's get rid of these 2. And also, I honestly, I'm not sure how I would make the middle part. I mean, we could do console blocks, I guess, again, but... although, we could, like, make it really huge. Let me just do this thing right now. Let's just think about this for a second. Is this too huge? What do you think? Oh, we could... oh, I have an idea. We could make something like this. Although I'm not sure that will work properly. But you know, so that you have basically 2 rows of tables instead of... although then you have like a big void in the middle. I don't like that either, honestly. And otherwise you would have to do it probably with half blocks. Is a half block? No, half block is too high for that purpose. That's so annoying. Console blocks? Are console blocks seriously the thing that is exactly the perfect height for this? They kinda are, huh? So now I'm actually considering making this room smaller. Just because of that. Yeah, you know what? It's decided. I thought a 2x2 table is gonna be big enough, but it's no, it's definitely not. So we're gonna have to go with a 3 by whatever table. I think that's better. And then well, yeah, we'll have console blocks in the middle. Why not? Why the heck not? Actually, that is good enough. And actually, that's good enough as well. Hold on. There we go. So now we'll place these bad boys down. There we go. Oh boy. I waited too long again. I always say to myself, oh, next time you go and get material, you recharge your energy, and I forget every time. Oh boy. Come on, recharge. You lazy bastard. Well, okay, we can do it next time, that's fine. Let me just get a few more of these. So we at least can attempt to start to make the room smaller. There we go. And now... also have the table ends. Do we have a corner seat? No, the guy in the corner seat is gonna be like the dumb guy, so let's not put them there. Alright. Let's start welding these. I probably have not even close to enough material, but that's okay. Yeah, okay. I see. We need a lot more material. Like a shit ton more. Okay. Let's see how far we get this time. And then we have to weld all the console blocks too, obviously. Yeah, okay. And what did I get? 100 steel plates? Yeah, that's not much. We need at least 100 more. Bonk. Calculated bonk. There we go. One more seat. One more and one more. Almost. Yeah, okay, let's get the last batch. We'll probably need about, let's say, 100 each. That should probably be enough. And then we get 100 displays and well, let's get 50 displays and 100 computers. That's good. Should be able to at least start welding these console blocks together. Ooh, that was close. I thought I had not enough components there for a second. Oh god, they have already... well, most of them. Okay. Just needs a bit more of the good old construction components and interior plates. Right. But yeah, I think this works from a layout perspective, you know. Nice little conference room. There we go. Then you can display your documents on these screens so everybody can see them and touch them and move them around. That's fine. Well, at least if you have like arms that are 5 meters long, that's fine. Good. Yeah, and then there's also going to be an LCD screen on the wall, but we have to at least make the wall a little bit higher. Because I don't want it to be on floor level, that's weird. So let's get more steel plates. And at least get like the second wall layer done. And then I'm happy with my progress for today. Almost there. Again, yeah, I know. Oh god, and it even was enough. First time around. Cool. Let's get the LCD screen set up, actually. Let's do that real quick. And also, let's recharge. Recharge, remember. Always remember to recharge your suits. I should have, like, signs that say that, like, every 5 meters on my station. Remember. Good citizens recharge their suits. Something like that. I believe that's all we need. Yeah, pretty much. Oh no, actually these ones use bulletproof glass. Ugh. Fine, we'll get some stupid bulletproof glass, whatever. Man. Not even enough, I just realized. That's okay. So I think we're gonna go with 3 screens over here. I would have loved to have 1 white screen. That's why I wanted to have it 2 by 2. That's not gonna work though. Yeah, we need 3 more bulletproof glass. Totally worth it to go back for that. Should have just optimized my other stuff, but yeah, okay. It's a bit overkill now, but that's okay. There we go. Let's, these 3, let us just, there we go. These are gonna be Confrence LCD wall. Sure, that's fine. Good enough for me. And let all of these be text and images. And then we're gonna go with, let's say, some graph. I think this one would make sense here. And then let's go with a blueprint and also with the charts. That's always a good option, right? Oh god, when I can find it, that is charts. There we go, our little conference room. Now you can professionally be like, as you can see, our annual funds have increased by 1 million. You're holding the chart upside down. Oh, blast. Yes. Something like that. I can imagine having conferences in here. We might still put some plants and stuff on the outside, but that's, I think, something for next time. But hey, look at that. It's nigh complete. Also, I kind of love it that you can see, because I haven't finished the vents in the most part, you can see the different colored rooms. We got blue, white, looks like weird yellowish, then red, orange, yellow again for some reason. Oh well, these are the ones that are finished, actually, the yellow ones. But still, it's kind of funny that we have like different color schemes all over the place. I love it. Okay, cool. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for watching on stream. If you watch it on YouTube later, I thank you as well if you managed to get to this point. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.